So I went from someone which was very lazy. I wanted to pursue YouTube because I wanted to become a successful YouTuber. And I tried to do that, but I was just like kind of lazy and I was not capable of doing that. I used to sometimes even like stop posting for like 6 months. Like just not focusing, playing a lot of video games, you get what I mean? But in 2023, things changed, you get what I mean? And I started to learn about discipline, productivity, started to wake up early, and I started to go to sleep on time, I started to exercise, started to not have the normal, like, just watching a lot of anime or Netflix or whatever, video games. I started to, like, use basically my whole time to learn, to improve my English, to the thing that I was doing at the time, which was music, you get what I mean? And then in 2024, I got back to doing YouTube, because you got what I mean? Because I was doing like a dropshipping, but I understood like YouTube is the thing that it's like the most, you get what I mean? So yeah, I started doing YouTube, posting very consistently. Basically in a room of a year, I posted like 200 long form videos, and I'm still posting to this day. So I'm posting a video every single day in 2 channels. And that channel has like almost 1,000 subscribers, okay? So yeah, that's how I took back control over my life, you get what I mean? I basically was in a point that I was kind of lost, I don't know, it was just maybe I knew it was YouTube, but it was not the way I wanted, you get what I mean? To basically to be, because basically now I'm on track to achieve things that I wanted. I have everything that I want, you get what I mean? So that's why I created a 3-step plan, basically, that if you do this, you're basically going to go from someone that's just like where you are right now to basically to be on track to achieve things that you want. You get what I mean? So this is a 3-step plan, okay? So let's start. Just before we start, just don't forget to subscribe and let's start, okay? The first step that you have to take, because you're probably in this situation, which is, you're probably a lot of mental and physical health. It's not the best. It's not as good as it should be, okay? So, yeah, I remember like before 2023, before I was changed, I took back control over my life, you get what I mean? I was my mental health was kind of shit, and my physical health was kind of shit as well, you get what I mean? So I remember a day that I was not it's kind of hilarious because these days I like to go to jiu-jitsu, but at the time I didn't like it. And I was, going to jiu-jitsu a couple times, like I really didn't want to go. And then a lot of the times what I used to do is to pretend that I forgot to go to jiu-jitsu or some shit, you get what I mean? Because that was the only way for me to escape from that, you get what I mean? Because sometimes they were like, oh, will you not prepare to go jiu-jitsu? And I have to say, yeah. But sometimes if I pretend that I forget and they forget as well, I could not go. And I would just ended up not going, you get what I mean? So I did that. And then what happened is that I remember like my father was like, oh, you're always like forgetting to go to jiu-jitsu, I felt kind of shit. You get what I mean? And then just went to my room, went dark, not like, you get what I mean? Went dark, just eating some sweeties like it was like some pills, just listening to sad music, you know what I mean? It can seem like something like not that sad, but for me it was very sad, you get what I mean? It's just like, I think you can understand what I mean, you get what I mean? We're just like, and it was another moments as well, but like mental health was not the best, you get what I mean? I was feeling kind of sad. It was just, yeah, it was kind of shit, you get what I mean? And my physical health was not the best as well. It was not like you need some soda potato chips every 2 days, but yeah, so that day I was even like eating some shit food. Basically every single day I was probably eating something that I should not be eating. At least I'm way better than I am now. I even remember a lot of times too. It was not acne, but sometimes I had like a lot of spots on my face, and I remember the time that I had a lot on my nose. And since I started to eat as a human should be eating, I don't have that anymore. You get what I mean? Just when I eat some shit food, I get a little bit more extra spots, and as well, my brain didn't used to work that well, and these days works way better. You get what I mean? So basically, that is one of the most important steps you have to this is one of the most important things you have to do. That's why it's the first step. You get what I mean? You first have to feel good. You get what I mean? Because the thing is, like, if your mind and your body, in your body, is unhealthy, how can you feel good? Especially if you're even fat as well. How can you feel good? You can't feel good. You will not feel good. You get what I mean? So an analogy I have here, which is like a Minecraft analogy, which I think is very interesting. But it's like you want to, on Minecraft, you want to you just imagine like you want to kill the dragon on Minecraft or something like that, or even to just like do the things normal Minecraft to kill the zombies, which basically you've probably know, like on Minecraft, if you're very low of the score of the hearts, okay, what you gotta do is to basically fix it and eat some food so that you can regenerate all the hearts and have more hearts. Because if you have like 2 hearts, you're gonna die easily. You gotta. That's exactly the same thing. So that's exactly what you have to do. You gotta. You gotta get some extra hearts. You gotta. To just like be normal, feeling good in a mental stage and in a physical way as well, in your physical body, basically. Because if you're not, you're feeling terrible. Like it's pretty difficult to just take back control over your life when you're not like fixing the most important thing, the most basic thing that you have to fix it, which is like your mental and physical body. Okay. And you know that it's kind of stupid when you're in Minecraft, you're like almost dying, you just have just a couple of hearts, you get what I mean? It's like having a bad physical and mental body in real life. It's kind of stupid. So what would you do in Minecraft? You would like eat some food and then try to be safe for a little while, for like a couple minutes, maybe 2 minutes or 1 minute, and then just go back, you get what I mean? And that's exactly the same thing you have to go to do in real life. You have to just fix it, and for like in a month or even less than a month, you can just basically regenerate almost 100% yourself. Of course, like mental things especially can be correlated with trauma, and there's some things that you have to fix it and heal it, but it's not something that I can help you with, but I can help you more on the surface level, which already helps you a lot, okay? So yeah, the way you're going to take action on this, basically, how can you take action pretty quickly on the mental and physical body, okay? For the mental body, what I recommend you is to implement good habits and quit bad habits, because a lot of the times the bad habits, they destroy a little bit of mental health. But the best way to help you to quit the bad habits is to implement the good habits that help you as well a lot, okay? Because when you feel better with the good habits, you feel better, so that's already improving your mental health. And then if you feel better, you feel less need to do some bad habits. That makes you feel better as well. So wrote down some couple of bad habits. Okay, we have going on walks. You can have like walks in the nature, getting sunlight, seeing the sunset or sunrise. All of that is extremely valuable. Weightlifting, extremely valuable as well. Makes you feel so good because it's hard. It's a hard thing, but you get the pump, and over time, especially when you get the noob gains in the gym, you feel so good because you gain some extra muscle. Your body looks a little bit better. So you just, especially if you're fat, you feel way better about your body, even if you're skinny. So it helps you a lot. Cardio, I think, is one of the best things to help in terms of because mental health could be correlated with as well, not just trauma, but stress and things like that, anxiety. Cardio it's incredible, you know what I mean? Especially the cardio that you get sweaty, you know what I mean? And especially you do that like in sports, martial arts, that's going to help you, you know what I mean? It makes you stronger. It's hard, but because it's hard, it's fun. You get sweaty, you get tired, and when you get tired, it means that you have used your energy. So it's just extremely good, you know what I mean? We have another habit here, which is gratitude journal. gratitude audio. Basically, you're just going to, it could be like you say some positive things to yourself, but here I'm saying like just say something that you're grateful for. Because if you're meant to have the kind of shit, you probably haven't said it. Say some three things. Say that you're grateful for your parents. Say that you're grateful for the place that you're living in because you have a house and food. Say that you're grateful for that you're still alive. Say that things to yourself right now. You're gonna feel a little bit better, aren't you? So yeah, just practice as like practice. Saying practice doesn't make that much sense, but try to implement all the bad habits if you can. If you can't, because like most like going a walk, doing some cardio, like going on a run, and then gratitude journal, walking in nature, that's probably some things you can do. Maybe like you can't like sign up to a gym or the jiu-jitsu or the football, but you probably can as well. So it's not that expensive. You're gonna, especially I think the gym is not that expensive unless like an expensive gym. But yeah, so yeah, when you do this, when you you get back to the normal stage, how can I say, like when you get back to the, it's like this was like your score of hearts on Minecraft. Now you're like in the normal. Okay, so it's not that you improve. You're just like where you should be. Good physically, with a good physical health and good mental health. But it's not like, if you have a lot of trauma, of course, I'm not gonna. This can fix 100%, but can make you feel better. Okay. So okay, like now you're like basically feeling the way you should be feeling. So the second thing that you gotta do to take back control over your life is to find purpose, passion, whatever. Like, it doesn't really matter what is purpose, passion. It's about helping. Well, helping people is kind of beneficial, but the thing here is just about like finding something to do. Okay, so I remember the first time. It was not the second time, but I used to do YouTube, and as I already told in the beginning, I really wanted to do YouTube and blah blah blah. But then what happened is that I tried so many times doing YouTube, I didn't have the capacity, I wasn't disciplined, and all of that. So I just, when I started to change my mindset, I said like in 2023 things changed. YouTube disappeared from my mind. So what happened is that I started to pursue something different. So I remember that basically the first thing that, because I used to do YouTube, but I was never so obsessed with it. Not because I didn't like it, but just because I was not disciplined enough and I didn't have the tools or mental tools or the mindset, the right mindset. But music, basically making beats and even singing on that, on the song, the music. That was the first thing that I actually worked very hard on it, very consistently. I remember when I was going to school, I was waking up at 6 a.m. until 7 a.m. No, I used to wake up at 6 a.m. and then I used to do some beats from 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. And I wanted to kind of like be an artist as well. And I knew that if I made some good beats, I could start making money with that. So that's what I want. Just a spoiler, never made money with that. Was going to if I can tell the story like if you're curious, but that's basically what happened. That was my first thing that I was really passionate about. You get what I mean? And when I was passionate about it, I was like just focus on that. And then like I have to say the rest of the things so you can understand. So then I switched up to drop shipping, but I found it out was a mistake because I was doing that more for the money and not because I actually liked it. And I changed for YouTube, which is like, I like it and you can make a fuck ton of money. So basically the lesson here is just that two lessons basically. This is something I'm going to talk about later, but try a lot of things, okay? But basically the thing is here, my life was extremely way better just because, guess what? I had a direction, I had something to pursue, you get what I mean? So you're feeling like shit because you don't have a direction. You're just like, I don't know. I'm going to give another analogy here, Minecraft analogy. But if I can kind of make sense, you know what I mean? It's kind of course you wouldn't do this on Minecraft, but not have any direction. It's like you're in Minecraft and you have no goal to do shit. Not build a house. It's basically you have a bed and maybe a little house, and you basically just sleep there. You do nothing, and when you're hungry, you eat some animals. That's it. Would it be boring to play Minecraft if you just do that? Of course, but that's exactly the way you're living your life. You're not having a goal. Well, I want to end the game, kill the dragon. I want to build a city. I want to whatever the fuck. I don't know. Doesn't matter if you get what I mean. But you understand? Yeah. Actually, playing Minecraft without a goal, would actually be boring. That's exactly the same thing you should do with your life. So that's exactly why it's kind of boring, your life, and you're not achieving the things that you want. It's just kind of a shit life. You get what I mean? When you don't have the direction, when you're not in track to achieve the things that you want to achieve, because you probably already have things that you want to achieve, or maybe not. Maybe you have to find it out. Okay. So how the fuck you are going to take action on this, okay? So I have some techniques, you get what I mean? So that you can find the thing that you want to pursue, whether it is basically just the thing that you really like it, and you know that you can make money with that as well, because it's good that you can make money with that, because then it's kind of a problem, you get what I mean? But yeah, so a question is like, what would be your perfect day? If you could live your perfect day every single day, what it would be? Especially for a man, I hope that you don't say like, oh, you would just stay on the beach all day doing shit with my friends and going at a party. No. I hope it's not that. I hope it's like maybe, I'm gonna say mine so that you can understand, okay? So something I'm going to tell is there's especially some, it's not for everyone, but a lot of people, they actually would need to have like some type of work, not all day, and not all day, but they would actually want to do something. You get me? For example, my perfect day, I guess I could say, would be to train, to basically work for like 2-3 hours, doing like this type of content I'm doing right now, and then to train, to maybe weightlifting and maybe MMA or say kickboxing. No, basically MMA, and then basically train like 2-3 hours a day. Basically, I start with like 2-3 hours of work. I would start with 3-4 hours of work, deep work, very focused. I like to do that. It's hard, but then I would train 2-3 hours of combined strength conditioning or cardio with MMA or jiu-jitsu, whatever. And then I would like to more spend the rest of the day maybe just doing some good habits, spending time with friends, talking about shit, I don't know, doing some more chill thing, maybe even to train a little bit later. I don't know 100%, but that would be my dream day. Okay, so if you think about what is my dream day, you're probably going to add something. Maybe you want to record videos to be a YouTuber or something like that. Maybe this is going to help, and maybe it's just not going to work for you. But try to do this and try to find if there was some type of kind of work that you would want to do in your perfect day. Okay, maybe it worked for you, maybe doesn't. Okay, so the second thing, which I already told you, it's basically try a lot of things. You get what I mean? It's just like, let me try this, no. And someone even said like, if you don't have a purpose, you have the passion that you want to pursue, your purpose should be to find your purpose, okay? So basically, just try this thing. Let me try this thing for 2 days. Try this. Let me try this thing. Because people are just fucking lazy these days. I have to fucking be honest. Like, people are extremely lazy. They have a whole internet to find the thing that they want to find. A lot of basically learn everything they basically want, apart from some specific things like going to be an astronaut, to be a doctor or some things, a nurse. Yeah, you don't learn in the internet, but basically coding you can learn. like animation you can learn, YouTube you can learn, make business you can learn, be an athlete you can learn. That's actually more better to be doing a gym, but you can do it as well. But especially like be like an artist, you can do to paint, to do music, everything you can do online. You can start doing online. And a lot of the things, for example, doing music these days, everybody's doing online. Nobody's doing like with instruments, you know what I mean? I know that for a fact because I was on that niche, you know what I mean? But yeah, just try a lot of things, you know what I mean? And 1 month, you should have found the thing that you want. Maybe it could be something that, what can happen is that you found what you want, you think that is that thing, you are obsessed with that for like 6 months, and then you find out that was actually another thing, okay? That can happen, okay? But as long as you already have something that you're obsessed with, even though it's not going to be the thing long term, at least it's better than not having any direction, okay? So don't be like, oh, what are we like? Just fucking try. So what I'm going to tell right now, it's something that it's going to help you to find the thing that's because you maybe already found it, but you maybe have like a problem, which is you think basically that thing you can make money with it. But what I'm going to tell you, focus, I don't know. It's that actually you, 99% of the things, I probably can say this, that you want to do, you can make a lot of money with that. More than like a fucking doctor. So it's basically exactly the thing that I'm doing. It's not exactly specifically to be a YouTuber. It's basically, think about it. Let me give you a fucking good example so that you can understand this. So that at least you can believe on me. Let's say like you're interested in something like that you think it's impossible to make money, or at least a lot of money, or at least like good amount of money. Let me think about something. What the fuck? I can't think about something. I've been thinking about like, imagine like something that some people are interested in. Yeah, painting. Yeah, I think you probably think that painting is not something that you can make that much money with that, unless you're like you go to a specific school or some shit. These days, bro, you don't have to go to any school or shit to for example, to make a lot of money with painting. I'm going to explain how can make a lot of money with painting. I have not 100% authority to say this because I still didn't make money, but I'm saying this from people that I learned that they already made money with this exact same strategy. So don't believe on me, believe on it's like basically Alex Hermosi, Kai Enzer, I don't know how to pronounce his name, Hamza Hamad, and a lot of others entrepreneurs are doing this. So that's why a lot of entrepreneurs are using especially YouTube, okay? Because they are building basically a personal brand. So imagine you want to paint and you want to make money by painting because you really like to paint or whatever. You can do some like, you can do, for example, you can maybe just make videos about how to paint, and you don't have to, that's the thing, you don't have to be a fucking expert. You just have to know at least the basics. Basically watch like a couple of videos, you try a little bit, you already know more than a lot of people, so you can start teaching. And maybe you can like do kind of a journey or painting better every single day, or making videos of things that you've learned recently about how to paint better, whatever. And then the way you can make money with this, or you create more an entertaining channel, but it's more hard, and it's more hard to make a lot of money with that. The best way is to basically sell a course of how the basics of painting people are going to buy. Or you as well can do more like, I think I've I saw some people like as well like making paint. Basically someone says, I want to paint about this, and they paint about that specific thing, and then they make money with that. But the course is better, you know what I mean? Or even like then in the future create a community of how to paint better, and then you sell. I can't have the 100% of authority about this because I still didn't do it myself, but it's exactly the same thing that I'm going to do, okay? So you think about, okay, you just think like, okay, I can do this with painting, so I can do this with a lot of things. If I like, this is kind of, it's like, imagine you like to travel. You know what I mean? You can even make, this is more like entertaining type things. You know what I mean? But you just are creative, and with social media, creating content on social media, basically create good content on social media, and especially for more educational. You just be creative and think about how a product correlated with that you can sell it, and then basically, yeah, that's basically, it opens a lot of doors, and you can make unlimited money with that. It's all depends on you. When you know this, it's like more easy, because maybe you already knew the thing that you wanted to do, but you just think that was not really that, you couldn't make that much money with that, so it's maybe better to pursue a normal career, and it's more safe, and at least you're going to have guaranteed at least 2,000 a month or something like that. But yeah, this is the best way. We went too deep on this, but it can change your life. You know what I mean? If you actually do this, you know what I mean? Because this basically means you're making a lot of money with that. These people make a lot of money. You know what I mean? And you're doing the thing that you're passionate about, the things you like. Of course, you always have some things that you don't want to do, but that's completely normal. You know what I mean? But it's almost 100% things you like to do. It's not like 95% things that you want to do, don't like. Usually, is not in a normal job, because like kind of just 2% of people like actually some normal jobs, like, and just it's not a lot of the jobs out there is kind of shit. Just more the top jobs, and the top jobs that I'm talking about. Third step, to take back control over your life. Let me just drink the water first. And this is basically the topic that I talk about in my channel, which is productivity, okay? So I always wanted to be a YouTuber, as I told you in the beginning. Why didn't I have? I didn't have enough discipline, which is kind of correlated with productivity, which is correlated, basically, I can say that. I was not productive enough, just procrastinated a lot, just was not on the having the, bro, I just want to see that, like, oh fuck. But yeah, I didn't have what I was required, the tools, the mental tools or whatever, the productivity enough to do the YouTube, you know what I mean? Now I have. That's why on my second channel I have almost 1,000 subscribers, you know what I mean? It took me kind of a while, because my English was trash in the beginning. It was fucking terrible. I had to every 10 seconds call Google Translate to know how to a specific word or whatever, and I'm still improving to this day. But yeah, I didn't have the capacity to do that. So, like, you can have a good mental, physical health, mental and physical health. Okay, you can have the direction. Okay, but if you don't have the tools to achieve that, the productivity to really be obsessed and that's what happened when I was doing the music. I already had those tools, so I improved a lot. You know what I mean? I did some music. I can't actually even put. I should have put it before, but I can put some music there just so they can be inspired by that. But yeah, I just bro, I was working, I was grinding on it, I was improving it. I mean, I actually make some pretty good progress. I bought some course. I was actually going to buy, because it actually is beneficial. I was going to buy from a guy that I really liked on YouTube, and yeah, and I didn't want. When I was doing music, if someone said, "Oh, you have to go to a university about music," I was like, "Get the fuck out of here!" Yeah, I don't like that. You know what I mean? A lot of artists, they don't go to the university, school, music, whatever. Usually, that actually they talk about instruments, and that's probably not. It's not the modern thing, but whatever. Basically, I didn't have the tools. But when I was doing music, I had the tools. That's why I could make a lot of progress. And now I'm on YouTube, I have the tools. That's what you need, you know what I mean? So, you're probably not as much productive, be honest, okay? So, because the thing is like, yeah, you have a good health, you have everything, but you don't have the tools, you can achieve it, you know what I mean? Okay, so I'm gonna give another analogy so that you can understand this. Because I like it's a Minecraft analogy again. It's like you have a goal to kill a dragon to end the game on Minecraft. You have the food. You have you have like maybe a good place there. You have the goal. You have the food. You have the food is big. The good health, the mental health. You have the goal. Okay, the direction, the purpose. But you don't have the armor and the sword to kill the dragon. If you don't have that, if you have ever played Minecraft, there's no fucking chance you're fucking going to kill the fucking dragon. This end dragon, how do you call it? I don't remember, but yeah. I'm not a noob on Minecraft, but yeah. It makes sense, you know what I mean? If you ever played Minecraft, you're like, or even if you haven't, you can understand, yeah, how will I kill a dragon without an armor and a fucking sword? Will I kill, like, my hands? My hands, like, take so much time to just, like, take over a tree, you know what I mean? So that's exactly what you're doing wrong. If you have everything, because you can have everything, but if you don't have the third step, which is the productivity discipline, you're not gonna your life is better now, but you're not going to really achieve the things that you want, to be on track to achieve the things that you want. So how can you take action on this? So basically, I'm going to teach you three things, simple things, pretty fast here, of how can you improve your productivity. And by the way, as well, I have a lot of other videos about productivity, so if you want to go more deep on that, it's not in the link in the description, it's just on my channel, so afterwards you can maybe check it out, that just to let you know. Maybe you already know, but yeah, who cares? So the first thing, it's a routine. Because this is something very interesting, because David Goggins said, discipline you cannot, basically he said, it's extremely difficult to be really disciplined when you have like an disorganized mind and a disorganized day. Imagine you're on a day, I have to do this and move, but I forgot, I have to think about what I'm going to eat, fuck my bottle. what I'm going to eat for lunch, I have to plan, no. Discipline doesn't fit there. But when you have more an organized day, it's as much repetitive, even in the weekend, as you possibly can. That's when discipline fits in. You know what I mean? It's like you don't have to really think about it. You get decision fatigue. It's always kind of everything almost at the same time. When you have a routine and there's no free time, if you're going to do like relax, you say I'm going to relax. You don't have free time, because then you can't have like blank space. I don't know, like touch here. You don't have blank space, because then you're just going to end up just scrolling on TikTok. You know what I mean? So having a routine, as David Goggins says, is the key to discipline, to more productivity and discipline. Okay, because if everything is organized, even your mind as well, they're not going to be that much productive. That's just the raw reality. You know what I mean? The raw reality. And having a routine, by the way, is kind of fun. You get what I mean? So to take action on this, because you're going to do this right now in this exact moment. So pick it up your phone or pick it up your computer or whatever the fuck it is, and you can even leave this video if you have to. Just go there, Google Calendar, and right now build the fucking routine. Build. Just build it as simple as you possibly can. Don't think about it. Don't be like no. Just right now. Okay. So just keep watching this, to continue watching this video when the routine is done. Okay. So yeah, just get it done. Okay. So okay, you probably already did it. Okay. So the next thing is dopamine detox. So I'll say this in a simple way, basically. Dopamine detox is one of the best keys to productivity and discipline and whatever, because it basically, what I'm saying, this is a hard dopamine detox. Basically, you try to have as less fun things as you possibly can that give a lot of dopamine that it's not really beneficial for you, like video games, Netflix, adult content, all of those type of things. And once you don't have that, your life is a little bit more boring. But that's exactly the point. Life is more boring, so the work and the training and the thing that you want to pursue, it's more fucking fun. Because if you're always used to this type of dopamine, this when you're doing that thing that gives a little bit less dopamine, it's more boring. When you're used to more to this type of dopamine, when you're going to do the thing that you like to do, it's not that boring, because it's just like how your brain fucking works. Okay, it's dopamine. I'm not a scientist about that, but I did it and it fucking works, and I learned from other people and it fucking works. Okay, so it just fucking works. That's what I can say to you. It does work. Okay, it's like you're eating a lot of food, and then all of a sudden you eat less food, and you're still not used to it. But then after a while you get used to it, kind of less food. You get what I mean? It's kind of the same thing. You get what I mean? So how will you take action on the dopamine detox type things? So basically, you just have to write down, do this right now. Like here, you take action. I want you to take action like immediately, okay? Or you're thinking in your brain, or especially it's better you write down on a Notion, or you pick up a paper and just write down like 3 things will I stop doing, or I want to consume as less as possible, that give me a lot of dopamine and it's not good for me. And that's how we can make progress. Okay, so maybe say watching Netflix, and then all of a sudden, because you don't have the Netflix, or you have way less than Netflix, you just have more fun. You know what I mean? You suddenly think more about the one thing that you want to pursue, instead of just the continue the series that you're watching on Netflix. You understand? So write it down right now. Okay. The next thing we're going to talk about, which is an advanced thing, which it's very important. Maybe you don't find it so fast, but I just want to let you know, because it's one of the it's incredible, this advice. There's 2 types of tasks. The tasks are not that important and usually not that hard, and there's the tasks that are very important that are usually hard. A lot of people spend a lot of the time just doing the non-important and easy tasks. That's why instead of working like a lion, they work like it's like, for example, if you're like a specific, for example, you're a lifeguard, of course, like the more time you stay there, good. But a lot of the times people have work that it's about like tasks. And when it's about tasks, humans are not meant to work like 12 hours. You can't think that's hard. No, that's not very hard. Everybody does it. There's a lot of fat fucks that do that. The hard part is to really pick up the really hard things, and then to like 4 hours straight away, almost no breaks, like focus on that shit and get it all that done. It's exactly the same the way that I do it. You get what I mean? So yeah, it's just like it saves you. Basically, the thing here is you start doing a business, or like something that it's like a not a normal job. You can start working just like 4 hours per day, okay? And you're being productive. You're actually being more productive than working 12 hours a day, because you're working on the important things, okay? I'm just going to give you an example, like for example on YouTube, non-important tasks, replying to comments, making thumbnail. It's like, they could be a little bit important, but not as much as the most important. The most important, recording the fucking video. The second most important, making the script. Third more important, editing the video. Especially if you're a beginner, for example, on YouTube, editing a video is not that beneficial. Your videos are still stretched. Just fucking keep recording videos to improve your skill, you get what I mean? This is just an example, okay? But I'm not gonna go too deep on this, you get what I mean? Because you're just starting probably, if you have, or you will find out, think that your direction in this video, okay? But just to let you know, and so that you can remember this, okay? So that's it. I hope I helped you, brother. Don't forget to subscribe. And yeah, that's it. If you follow it as I told you, follow this 3-step plan, you're going to take back control over your life. And I didn't tell you in I didn't tell you the title, but I can say that it's not that you just take back control over your life, it's that you improve your life as well. So that's it. I hope I helped you, brother. And don't forget to subscribe. And yeah, bye.